the fact that my birthday cake for 2020 was a poop emoji pretty much sums up the year so far, doesn't it? Just prior to lockdown, my wife kind of convinced me that I need to try and broaden my horizons as a professional golfer. So she went to the local music store and purchased me a ukulele. But I can honestly say that is the only time that it's been in my hands over the last 5 months. I very promptly picked up a PlayStation remote a couple hours after the action of taking that photo, and I have not looked at it since. It is still back in South Africa. It is gathering dust and should be on Amazon very, very shortly, as in mint condition and up for sale. So obviously this is was taken in Rio, which is quite special, being the Olympics, being the first Olympics for golf in however many decades it was. But yeah, the icon that is Gary Player was our captain for the week itself, and it was monumental for me. It was so special to spend some time with him one-on-one for the better part of an entire week. I mean, like Jaco van Zyl, myself, a couple caddies, and Gary were the only one within the team, and to share dinners every evening, to share golfing stories. And you know what Mr. Player's like, all you need to do is get him going about some stories from the past, and he gets all excited, and we just reminisced and kind of went down memory lane with him, and it was very, very special. This is Oliver. This is my golden retriever. It was my wife and I's first dog that we got together. He is 42 passions of cuddly white bear. Loves the couch, obviously loves the water too. I think he just came out of the bath there, so he was coming for a cuddle just to reminisce on the trauma that was a bath with my wife. So obviously being an April baby, I unfortunately had my birthday during lockdown. So very close family, friends of ours, the Markram family, decided that they would very creatively make me a birthday cake with cupcakes, since I'm associated with cupcakes for kids with cancer. So they could have done, you know, a star or a dinosaur or something along the lines, but the nickname is very very fitting here. They have called me shithead for the better part of 27 years now. So the fact that my birthday cake for 2020 was a poop emoji pretty much sums up the year so far, doesn't it? I think you only got about 5% of the emotions in that GIF, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I was 100% certain I putted it into the bunker. I was very, very fortunate to catch the cup there and actually avoid having to pull out the embarrassing move of going back to the golf bag to change from a putter to a lob wedge. I managed to get into become quite good mates with a few of the boys that play for England, and it was so weird. We were actually just sitting on the couch in our apartment in Weybridge and got a message from one of the boys saying, "What are you up to tomorrow?" And I was like, "Well, got nothing planned, probably do a little practice." And he's like, "Well, do you want to come and watch the Bulgaria game at Wembley?" So I'm like, "Well, I've actually never been to a international football game before, even South Africa." So he managed to organize us some tickets, and it was actually quite cool because they were playing. We were sitting in the players' family section, and I kind of got talking to one of the boys sitting next to me, and we started chatting and so on and so forth, and had a good couple hours of banter. And when we left, one of the guys that had joined us there was an avid Chelsea fan, and he's like, "Do you have any idea who you were speaking to for the entire football game?" So I'm like, "Nah, mate, no idea. Who's he?" And there was Hudson Odoi. So it was quite a different experience for me. That is Mauritius. That was so. Obviously, Mauritius is the last tournament of the European Tour schedule, and the wife and I, we had a decent week in Mauritius, and we kind of just thought, why don't we just extend the stay by a couple days? So we promptly went to reception, extended our stay by 2 or 3 days, and as you can see here, I'm living the best life of the rich and famous, drinking a rum out of a coconut on the beach in Mauritius, looking at the beautiful ocean with my wife by my side. And yeah, I could probably say that I'm very excited to do that at the end of the year again.